It's Paige here with Fun Robotics Network. Today we're here with the Whitmore Lake TroBots, Team 3668. We're here with Jared, Jesse, and Toby. Today they're gonna walk us through a little bit of their tool intake into their indexer, and then Jesse's gonna walk us through the launcher and the double turret for the shooting. And finally, Toby is gonna show us how the autonomous program pulls it all together. All right, Jared, tell us a little bit more about the intake and the indexer.
Alrighty, so our biggest thing with our intake was we want it to be as simple as possible. So it's all run off one motor, and it's just got one set of rollers with these grippy wheels. It can intake 4 wide, and it can intake about 10 balls per second. So it helps in our autos, and while we're just trying to fill up our hopper up to about its 65% capacity, 65 fuel capacity, it can intake that in just a few seconds. The most unique thing about our robot is our indexer. We have these rotating PVC pipes. They are all run off one motor. We have chains running inside this metal piece as well as on the outside to make these rotate in opposite directions, all off of one motor. And they run into a belt system that pushes them straight into our launchers. We put the belt system as low as possible so we can have as much fuel in our robot as possible. So it is right on the frame perimeter.
Before we get to our next segment, we'd like to thank the following. It isn't too late to order competition apparel for your team at FRC Tees. Founded by FIRST alumni and offering a free 14-day turnaround with expedited options available, go to frctees.com to see why hundreds of teams are making FRC Tees their first choice for their apparel needs. That's frctees.com. As you're getting ready for the competition season, think AndyMark as your one-stop shop for all your team needs. AndyMark's Launcher in a Box is a configurable solution that so many teams are finding success with for the rebuilt season. Also available at AndyMark.com, the AMPD AndyMark power distribution board that provides 24 40-amp independently fused output channels for safe, reliable power distribution. That's AndyMark.com.
So here's Jesse to talk about our launchers.
Thank you, Jared. So once they come through this way, they hit these rollers, they go right up to our 2 double launchers right here. Each set of rollers has its own motor, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are funneled through this back plate. You can't quite see it here. These 3D printed guide plates that bring them up and straight centered through the middle via this wheel. They come up this way through both sides all the way up, and then the most unique part we have is both turrets. So this year we wanted to have turrets, but we decided we wanted 2 turrets. So in order to do that, we needed to make the turrets compact so we could fit a lot of balls, but also short so that we could fit under the trench. So this entire system is all printed. This is printed, and there are no electronics above this point other than this camera. Both turrets are driven off of one motor, so one motor in the center, one belt, and then one entire belt to feed both of them so that they can turn and sync in parallel. Both turn and sync like this.
This is a really crazy belt system. Walk us a little bit through about the design process of this belt system.
So this belt system, basically gearing from this motor down to this one so we have the right speed, then to this, which routes it around, comes to these 2 idlers, around this one, and then back to here.
Very cool.
The most important thing, because these were all 3D printed, is that we wanted them to be swappable. So these hoods are swappable from these brackets. You want to show me these? So we have hoods. This is the one we currently have, but previous competition, we had these ones. So if we want to change the angle, we can just swap them out, change the angle, print new ones, and slot them in.
Wow, that is very unique. A very cool idea with the design. All right, Toby, tell us a little bit more about this programming with specifically the Auton.
So for our autonomous capabilities, we use our 2 cameras on our Luma and our Limelight to calculate our position on the field using the April tags that are there. Using the camera vision, we can calculate the distance between our target position, which would generally be the hub, and our position of the turret. So we can have constant 360 tracking because we have no electronics. So this means that we don't have any problems with launching out of the field because we don't have to worry about it doing a full 360 the other way. Also, with the camera positions, we do, because we do an RPM calculation for the flywheels because we have a passive turret, so we don't have an active adjustable angle turret hood. So we do a RPM calculation for the distance to target, so we can always be very consistent with our shots. One thing that we had to do is when it's behind, because the balls come up not exactly center, it hits a different angle. So we had to do a specific, a lot of testing to make sure that to make sure that the balls have the same trajectory and always make the shot. So we have to add an calculation, like an addition to our speed, so it makes it because it comes out at a higher angle, and which caused it, and then with the addition of the extra RPM, it makes it go in. And we do this all in the code, and we don't have to manually adjust it.
Very cool. What's the programming language you use?
We use Java.
Very nice.
One unique thing about the belt system up here is that the rotation of the motor is 1-to-1 with the gear ratio of the motor is 1-to-1 with how much it's turning. So it's like in the code, you don't have to do any adjustments from the motor to how far this is turning, because every tooth is one tick of the motor.
Oh, very nice. Did you plan it like that, or did it
Yes,
magic?
it is specifically geared so that the motor and the turret rings are the exact same
Very
tick space.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Was the double turret your first design idea, or did you just come up with this, or what was your iteration?
It's really funny because we've never done a turret before, so we knew it was going to be a challenge. But we knew we wanted the mobility because we wanted to be able to shoot from anywhere on the field.
Right.
So we decided, let's do a turret. And one of our mentors or one of our students was just like, well, if we're going to do one turret, then why not just throw another one on there and we can figure it out. So we can get both the benefits of shooting multiple fuel at the same time while also having the mobility of being able to shoot from anywhere on the field. So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Thank you, TroBots, for giving us a tour of this cool, unique robot with the double turrets. And we wish you good luck in the next competition. This is Paige with Fun Robotics Network.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay up to date on future fun videos. As you're getting ready for the competition season, think AndyMark as your one-stop shop for all your team needs. AndyMark's Launcher in a Box is a configurable solution that so many teams are finding success with for the rebuilt season. Also available at AndyMark.com, the AMPD AndyMark power distribution board that provides 24 40-amp independently fused output channels for safe, reliable power distribution. That's AndyMark.com. It isn't too late to order competition apparel for your team at FRC Tees. Founded by FIRST alumni and offering a free 14-day turnaround with expedited options available, go to FRCtees.com to see why hundreds of teams are making FRC Tees their first choice for their apparel needs. That's FRCtees.com.